Climb to 1200. Level off.
Leesburg traffic, Skyhawk 7280, Papa turning left, crosswind for 17
All right,
Leesburg.
all set?
17, 17, 17, three times.
17, right.
All right.
Here, what else? What's the other 17?
Out
Got
there.
it. Ah,
Hey,
right,
windshield.
okay. All right, here we go. Feet on the floor. Power. Let's see, airspeed is alive. Gauges are green. I don't know what that's about 50. Coming up on 60. All right, let's rotate.
Turning left downwind for 17 Leesburg.
All right.
Leesburg traffic, cap
About 70.
4521, Cessna 172.
Climb out
taking runway
75. Where's my ball and needle?
To the west,
A
Leesburg.
little bit of right. Up, there we go. All right, got that. Climbing out at 80. All right, and altitude is, I gotta read this thing, wow. 500. I love it. Climbing at 85, we're at 600. $700. All right, let's start our turnout to the right. We're going to 1200. And we're at about 90 knots. Standard right turn, coming up on 900.
At Leesburg, 193 Papa Charlie is taxiing to the runway 17 departure Leesburg.
Leesburg traffic, Skyhawk 7280, Papa turning left base for 17 Leesburg.
I'm rusty on these gauges, I can feel it. And we want, what, about 330?
Okay.
And we're at 1,000. 330. Get that nose down a little bit. Coming up on 1100.
Leesburg traffic, Skyhawk 7280, Papa turning 5 for 17 Leesburg.
Let's bring this back to, what do we bring it back to? 24?
Yeah, that's fine.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, low, less than 1 mile.
Wish I could find him. 1 o'clock. Oh, there he is, down there. He's landing. Okay. Okay. 1100, go to 1200. And 330. My VSI 500. I'm still adjusting my scan here. There's 1200. Let's bring it up just a little bit more, maybe 1300.
Let's turn left 300.
I'm sorry, say again?
Let's turn left 300.
300. Okay. All right, I was doing 330. Okay. All right, there's 1300. And it's 310. All right. It's good. All right, 110 knots at 300. At 25, let's bring it back a little bit to 24. 2400 to get, we're sneaking up there a little bit. I still don't have a good visual on these Bravo airspace, so maybe you can point those out to me.
There's a low ridge here.
This little ridge here.
There's a low ridge here, almost like a plateau.
Yep.
There becomes a mountain ridge over there, right? It joins there, but actually it's high enough that it discolors on the chart.
Okay.
That's a good marker. It should clear the 1500 layer.
Okay.
You can also see it here. If I range out a little bit, that's your first layer. There's the 1200 layer.
Oh, okay.
25.
So we should be good.
Yeah, let's go up to 2400 feet.
Taking 17 for departure Leesburg.
All right, full power. Get back.
Just get the nose up. So yeah, almost overspeeding the track. So by climbing, just bring your nose up first, trim it a little bit, then add your power.
Okay.
Keep the power in the green. Like raindrops on the windshield.
I know. Look at that.
Let's turn more to the left, 270.
270.
Yep.
Oh, we didn't get my goggles out. The bag is partially zipped open, so you should be able to reach back in there, and they should be in there. Probably on the bottom.
Leesburg traffic, SAG 7280, Papa is beam the numbers on left downwind for 17, making a short approach simulated incident. On guard. It's a great day on guard.
So that looks like rain over there to me.
Yep.
That would be my guess.
Leesburg traffic, SAG 7280, Papa base for 17 Leesburg.
270, we're at 2,000. All right, thank you. Coming up on 21. And let's see, so what are we in the...
We're on the one to the left, which is the 4,500 layer.
We're at the 4,500, so this is that ring right here. Okay.
Right.
So what do you go to 3,000?
Sure.
Okay.
Now we have company on our left wing, a couple of miles, a little bit below us. I don't see him, but I see him on the display here. That's the beauty, it's ADS-B.
Oh, right, okay.
So you have traffic on there as well.
Terrific.
You lose him. I got him.
So I really missed my G1000 features where I can dial into 3,000 and remember what I'm doing, and I miss those little features.
Over here is a dip in the ridge. This low ridge, that's where Route 9 comes across.
Right.
If you're somewhere to the north of Route 9, which joins from the right here, you're below the 3,000 layer.
That's a good marker.
If you're staying on the left of it, you're in the 4,500 layer.
That's a good marker, right. All right, we're 27. I'm learning to read the altimeter again. I mean, I guess I know that, but it's just like...
let's turn left 270.
270. Getting a little bit close to these clouds.
Right.
So why don't we just level off right here, huh?
Sounds good. Don't lower the nose too much. That's too low.
Low. All right. Let's bring this back to
something like that.
4.
Nose needs to be a little higher than this.
Leesburg traffic, Skyhawk 722, Papa turning left cross turn for 17 Leesburg.
What I'd like to do is, if there's nobody around, there's one out there on our left, 300 feet below us. Let's take a good look around, make a left turn and a right turn. Maybe we'll see him. Or just try a steep turn, but hold your altitude to get used to this new picture. It's different because this panel is lower. You're always having a different picture than in the 172 G1000.
I don't see him. Do you see him? I don't see him.
I don't see him.
All right. Go and check to the right.
All right. Hold altitude.
Yep, I'm coming down. Let's bring this trim up a little bit.
There you go.
Hour 24 here.
What we could do is just keep on turning until we are down the valley in the funnel.
I'm sorry, so do what?
So this is what they call in between the hills in Loudoun County.
Okay.
And just pick a point, and then just give me a left 360, steep turn, so you get a feel for what it looks like.
Okay. So we're at 26, and let's come back here. Let's see how this goes. And what's a steep turn?
Left foot in the left turn, left foot in the left turn, and 45 degrees.
45, what am I there?
That's 30.
30?
Keep that nose up. That's about 35. Keep it more. Right in the middle between those two lines.
Okay.
There it is.
All right, up a little bit.
There you go. Now see what it looks like outside.
Yeah.
Because it's totally acceptable to do 45 degrees of bank. You just don't want to do it in the pattern.
Right. All right, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, so when you are right there at the beginning point, just roll it to the right. I'll give you a bit of feel for this airplane.
Okay. All right, there we are. We're coming in here. It's looking pretty good. All right.
Aileron, right rudder. And it's clear on the right.
see it. I can feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I got it. I got it. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So what it looks like, that's what it feels like.
All right, take the controls for a minute. Let me.
I have the controls, you fix the camera.
I'll fix the camera. All right. Hopefully that'll hold.
All right, you have the controls. Just keep going straight down the valley, in between the hills. And we're just going to slow it down. And we're going to go through a pre-landing flow, which is mixture rich. Excuse me, fuels on both, mixture rich, carburetor heat on. Stay in between the hills, so keep an eye outside as well.
Okay.
Pull it. Now pull your power to about 1800.
1800, okay.
But don't sink.
But don't sink.
Leesburg traffic, Sky XM, clear Sierra Papa, turning left downwind for 17 Leesburg.
Okay, there's about 1800.
All right. First flaps. 3 seconds.
1001, 1002, 1003. All right.
And the next flap.
I'm sorry?
The next flap.
1001, 1002, 1003.
And the next flap.
All right, 1001, 1002, 1003.
And then one more. This one has the barn doors, flap 40. Go ahead, push it all the way down.
All the way down. 1001, 1002, 1003,
Is
we're
there.
at 65.
All right, hold your altitude. Just takes more power. Don't stall it.
Solid.
Use your feet. Don't stall it. Not yet. So
Okay.
keep your nose in between the hills, right?
Okay.
Look underneath you. Do you see a grass strip with an airplane right underneath you? Look behind you a little bit underneath you. There's a grass strip there with an airplane. This morning was two airplanes sitting on the strip.
Oh, I don't think I do, no.
Familiar with it?
Leesburg traffic, Sky XM,
All right, just go ahead and make a left turn and see if you can find it, but coordinate the airplane.
C16 is 8 miles to northwest inbound, 17 Leesburg.
Just keep turning. Stay on this side of the hill. But don't sink and don't lose control. See if we can find that strip. Careful now with that bank. Always shallow bank, right?
Whoa, let's get that airspeed back, right? Okay.
Add power if you need to. Hold altitude.
Okay.
Okay, so where does the road go? It's right there. Looking down at the strip with the hangar at the right.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
No airplane, and you put it back in the hangar. All right.
Okay.
You know what this was?
What?
Slow flight with distractions.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about
there you go. All right, so go ahead and pull your power all the way back to idle.
All the way back. We still have full flaps, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Lower your nose a little bit to keep a little bit of glide going. You're way too slow for landing, but it's okay. Power out.
I'm going to stall this.
Yeah, just gently bring the nose up. Once you hear the horn, just recover.
Stalling? Where is it? I don't feel a stall. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, that was pretty gentle.
Carbeat, remember?
Carbeat, right. Thank
Flaps
you.
halfway up. Just count them up.
1001, 1002,
2,
1003,
3.
1004. Okay.
And then you got to make sure you bring that lever back to the center. So you always use 2 fingers for that lever.
Okay.
Next flap. Up.
1001, 1002, 1003.
So remember now, you got to bring it back down. All right?
Okay.
Cool. Alrighty.
All right.
So this is what it feels like when you go around. You bring your flaps up a little early, and the nose is high, and you can go to a power on stall, right? That's the next potential. So you got close in, you were good, and you brought all your flaps up, and you pull the nose up, and you're sinking like a brick. That's what it's going to feel like, but we're not going to go that far. But that's what it feels like. Flaps 40. Tremendous drag, and you don't need them. You really don't need them. When you really need the difference between flaps up like that, or flaps 40 and flaps 30, then maybe you shouldn't go into the strip.
Traffic, Malibu 0 Bravo Tango, 10 to the north on the RNAV, 17
level off.
straight in, 17.
There you go. That's a little too low. Nose needs to be a little higher. Something like that. All right. So what I would like to do is turn the airplane around to the right and line yourself up with that strip.
I have to find it again.
That's okay. Just line it up. The road is right underneath you. Look at all the traffic. This is the typical Route 9 traffic. People that buy houses, bigger houses in Charlestown, West Virginia, they are willing to drive an extra 45 to 50 minutes. This is the train in the morning, the train in the afternoon. Nobody passes anybody else. Everybody's as slow as the slowest car. But the road brings you back to the strip. There it is. Go ahead and pull your power out.
I don't think I see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. We're lined up for it.
Carburetor heat.
All right, carburetor heat. Thank you.
Power out.
Power out.
Keep your nose up.
Keep my nose up.
And go through your drill. A, B, C, D, E. Airspeed, best glide, best field. All right? So don't dive bomb for the strip now because you will never make it anyway.
Right.
But trim it out for your best glide, which is about 80 miles an hour or so.
Okay.
Keep trimming. So A for airspeed, B best field. We have one down below, right?
Right.
And we're probably going to land in the opposite direction.
Right.
Because there's wind from the south.
Leesburg traffic, mile to 0.
You are
it was 5 miles.
1,500 feet above the ground.
7, Leesburg.
Okay.
Find a plan for yourself to get back to a downwind 1,000 feet above the ground.
All right. Well, I would like to be able to see the runway. Oh, I see it. It's right over me. Okay, you're right under. So it's kind of like I'm coming into a downwind here.
Well, you're just 515, you're about 1,200 feet high. So maybe you want to configure already?
I would hold on here.
Okay. Then let's try to restart the engine. Fuel's on both.
Right.
Makes you rich.
Right.
Carburetor's on.
Right.
Magnetos are on both.
Right.
And the primer's in a lock.
Right.
All right, that's all you can do. All right, let's
Right.
turn to the field. And give me some flaps, please.
All right. 1001, 1002, 1003.
Crosswind for runway 17, Leesburg.
And do you have some more flaps, please? I know you're going to need them
1001,
eventually.
1002, 1003.
We're not really going to land here, you know that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Where is it?
It's right underneath. It's ridiculously high. Give me full flaps. Give me full flaps.
On the RNAV 17, traffic not in sight.
Now you see it, right?
Midfield,
I don't think
right now.
Holy cow. Oh, yeah. Well,
Like I said,
No problem, you guys can go ahead.
yeah, right.
okay.
We're not really going to land.
Let's go. Let's go around.
All right, full power.
Like you mean it. Without the power on stall, right?
Let's get this.
What else?
Flaps. Let me get this thing here.
Halfway.
1000.
Good. Yeah, that's good. Middle. Good. There you go.
Way up.
And that last little bit, you feel how it sinks again,
Yep.
right? That's
Yep.
just like in the R and the S's. All right. So that's the go around. All right. That's
Okay.
flaps 40. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
It's avoiding the power on stall because it really wants to go up. You just had it under control, so that's good. All right. So apparently we ended up in the clouds coming in here. We thought we were going to make a landing there, but now we're back in the clouds, and we need to get our way back home. And we're going to do that on an approach.